Good morning, saints. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is the day that the Lord has made, so let us all rejoice and be glad in it. I wanted to give you guys a brief word this morning as I was studying last night, preparing for my message for Sunday. I encourage you guys to come out and join me this Sunday, 9:15, Fresh Manna, 7905 Forest Hill Drive, for awesome time of worship and word. But as I was studying last night in Luke chapter 10, verses 25 through 37, it says that a lawyer approached Jesus and he asked him, how is one to inherit eternal life? And Jesus replied to the man. His reply to the man was, what does the law say? And the law says to love your Lord, your God, with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul, and all your strength, which is what the man replied. It says also to love thy neighbor as you love yourself. And the man replied to Jesus, well, who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? And it says that he said this because he wanted to justify himself. And in first reading this, I thought the man really wanted to be righteous. I felt that he really wanted to do the right thing and do the right thing before God. But the word says justify himself, not justify God, but justify himself. So Jesus goes on further after the man asks this question, well, who is my neighbor? So Jesus replies to the man. He says, well, he tells him a parable. And the parable says that first, there was a man. He was heading from Jericho to Jerusalem. And it says on his way there, it says that this man, he was beaten. He was stripped of his clothes, left naked to die. And it says the first person that walked by him was a priest. And the priest saw him, and you know what the priest did? He crossed the road and he passed by the man on the other side of the road so he wouldn't have to help him. And the second man that passed by him was a Levite. And it says that the Levite saw the man as well, lying there half dead. And it says that the Levite crossed the road and passed the man and left him there to die. It says, but the third man, a Samaritan, the good Samaritan, it says the Samaritan man, he saw this man. And it says he went to him. He put the man on his animal. He took him to a hut. He nursed this man back to life. He left money there at the hut, the hotel, for this man to be nurtured and nursed back to life. So what is my message? What is the point that I want to get across? Sometimes the people that you're going to help, Jesus had to show this man that, because he was trying to justify himself before men. And see, many of us try to do the same thing. See, we try to justify ourselves before men. We help others. We do things for others. Why? Because we want to get the attention of men. We want to get the attention of people that, oh, he's a good person. She's a good person. She's doing this for that person. She's doing that. And we boast and brag about the things that we're doing. But guess what? Our heart is not pure. Our heart truly does not desire to help people. Our heart just wants to be seen. Our heart just wants to be seen and praised by people. But guess what? Man, people have no heaven, no hell to put you in. And guess what? If you're trying to help me just so that you can be seen, just so you can be talked about, don't help me at all. I don't want your help. If you just want to brag and you want to boast about what you've done for me, man, because I want real people to help me, and other people who are really going through, they want real people to help them. And the second point that I want to get across is sometimes the people that we help, they don't look like us. It says that a Levite passed them, a priest passed them, but the Samaritan man was the one that happened, that helped this man and nurtured him back to life. So what am I trying to say? Sometimes the person you help may not be black. Sometimes the person that you help may not be the same color that you are. Sometimes the person that you help may not believe like you believe, have the same religion that you have the same denomination that you have, may not have the same grounds and the beliefs that you have, but you have to serve and help people with the love of God. And it may be some people watching my video, they don't believe in God. You know what? If you're going to help somebody, do it because you truly have a passion to help people, not because you want gratification from this world, not because you want gratification from a man, but just because you have a heart for people. Because one day you may be the one lying dead in need. So one day you may be the one down and out that needs encouragement. One day you may be the one broke to your last dollar and your last dime and you need some help. And you don't want people who are fake, phony, and not real to be the ones to show up at your lowest points in life. You want people who are real. Share this video because people need to hear this, man. People need to hear this. We need real people out here. Regardless if you're a Christian, whatever your denomination is, we need real people in life to get through this thing. Because you know what? Life is not easy, and we need each other to get through it. We can't get through it by ourselves. So we need people to stand with us, to stand together and help us to get to the place in life that we truly desire. We can't do it by ourselves. Take a moment and share this video. If it was any type of encouragement to you, share this. Somebody needs to hear. Serve others with a good heart. Not for what you can get or what you can gain, but serve others with a good heart. Be a good Samaritan. Have a blessed and prosperous day. I love you.